Hello, students. How are you all? I'm sure that you are fit and safe at your home. Students, today we are going to learn a very interesting lesson that it is Rip Van Winkle. So, which is written by Washington Irving. Let us know glossary of this lesson before begin the story. So, glossary of this lesson. Ached. It means felt a continuous dull pain. Avoid. Avoid means to prevent something from happening. Barrel means a large round container, usually made of wood or metal with flat ends and usually curved sides. Breath. Breath means the air that you take into your lungs and send out again. Companion. Companion means a person or an animal who travels with you or spends a lot of time with you. Next, crossed. Crossed means passed from one side to the other. Decided. Decided means thought carefully about the different possibilities that were available and choose one of them. Dipped. Dipped means put something quickly into a liquid and took it out again. Drank. Took liquid into mouth and swallowed it. So drank is the past form of drink. Okay, it is a verb. Favorite. Favorite means liked more than others of the same kind. Gathered. It means people came together in one place to form a group. Ignored. Ignored means paid no attention. Indeed. It means used to emphasize a positive statement or answer. Job. It means work for which we receive payment. Lazy. Lazy means not willing to work or be active. The next one, mountain. Mountain means a very high hill, often with rocks near the top. Strange. It means unusual or surprise. Stream. It means a small or a narrow river. So, these are the words and their meanings of this lesson. Now, let me begin the story Rip Van Winkle. Children, all of you open your textbook, page number 26. Rip Van Winkle. This story is about a person, Rip Van Winkle, who loves to sleep. He was a good natured man who lived in a village. Everyone in a village loved Rip Van Winkle because he was very simple person. Children also loved him. He had a dog. He had a dog whose name was Wolf. In order to avoid doing work, Rip Van Winkle would wander here and there to get his job. But he was so tired of his wife telling him to get a job. So, what did he do? He ran up a mountain with his dog Wolf. After scaling the mountain, Rip Van Winkle felt tired. So, he lay down against the tree and did dreaming. Suddenly, he heard somebody's voice. Somebody is calling him, Rip Van Winkle, Rip Van Winkle. He saw a short old man with beard, and the short old man was requesting him, Rip Van Winkle to help him to carry the barrel, and Rip Van Winkle agreed to help him. Soon they arrived at the place where there many other like short men were present there. Rip Van Winkle and the short old man placed the barrel, so they started drinking from the barrel. So Rip Van Winkle also had a few glasses of liquid from the barrel. And as soon as he went to deep asleep, when he woke up, he saw, he was at the same place, but he could find his dog. He could not find his dog and short old man. And he went back to his village. Nobody recognized him. He realized that now he has long white beard and wrinkled skin. He was confused as he couldn't recognize anyone. At last, he found his daughter. So, this is the story of Rip Van Winkle. Dear students, let me read and explain the lesson Rip Van Winkle. Okay. It is clear that Rip Van Winkle was a lazy man. See, Rip Van Winkle was a lazy man. He slept the whole day. His wife tried her best to get Rip Van Winkle take up a job. When he did get a job, he was asked to leave because he slept too much. Students, in the first paragraph, it is clear that Rip Van Winkle was a lazy man. Lazy means not willing to work or be active. So, whenever your parents assign some work to you, what do? You will ignore. Correct? No? So, same as he doesn't want to do any work. He wants only sleeping, eating, sleeping. Okay? This is the routine to him. So, his wife always tried her best to get Rip Van Winkle for a job. But every time when he got a job, he was asked to leave because he always slept too much at the working place also. So, he was asked to leave the job. Next, one day, Rip Van Winkle, tired of his wife telling him to get a job, ran up a mountain with his favorite companion, his dog. He reached the top, crossed a stream, went to a spot where nobody ever came, and he sat down. There, he had never had so much exercise in his life. Students, Rip Van Winkle got tired of his wife telling him to get a job. So he ran up a mountain. Mountain means a very high hill, often with rocks near the top. So he ran up a mountain with his favorite companion. Companion means a friend or partner. So who was his companion? His dog was his companion. So he ran up a mountain with his partner or friend, a dog. He reached the top of the mountain. Okay, so mountain and crossed a stream. So stream means a small or a narrow river. Okay. Next, and went to a place where nobody ever came, and he sat down under the tree. He had never had so much exercise in his life. Let's see in the next paragraph. He was just getting back his breath when he heard someone call his name, Rip Van Winkle. Strange, nobody knows me here. Then, who is calling me? Thought Rip Van Winkle. Students, one day, what happens? Rip Van Winkle, he got tired of his wife's instructions to get a job, to get a job. So, what did he do? He ran up a mountain with his dog, and there, what did he do? There, he took some rest. He sat under the tree. After climbing the mountain, it was so much exercise in his life. While he was taking his rest, because for the first time he did not he did so much exercise in his life. So before that he did not do this much of exercise in his life. So he felt that very tired. At that time he heard his name. Somebody was calling his name. Rip Van Winkle, Rip Van Winkle. So he got surprised. He thought that nobody knows me here. Then who is calling me? Thought Rip Van Winkle. He turned around and he saw a funny looking man. He was carrying a barrel. Okay. So he turned around and saw a funny looking man carrying a big barrel. The funny looking man said, "Please help me carry this barrel to my friends a little below the stream." So when he turned around and he saw a funny looking man, he was carrying a barrel. So barrel means a large round container. Okay. So the funny looking man requested Rip Van Winkle to help him to carry that barrel to his friends, where a little below the stream. Okay. Next. Rip Van Winkle had climbed so far up the mountain to avoid work. Here was a man asking for help. He first decided to refuse, but then thought, "Let me help the poor man. Then I can rest." So he and the funny looking man walked down to a cave in the mountain below the stream. There, Rip Van Winkle saw many other funny looking men. All of them were playing. They ignored him. As soon as the barrel was placed on the ground, the men pulled out mugs, dipped them into the barrel, and drank something. It was a strange, sweet drink. Students, here a funny looking man asking him his help. But Rip Van Winkle tried to escape from the work so given by his wife. But now here also somebody is calling for help. He first decided to refuse. Okay. And then thought, I should help the poor man and then I can rest. So he and a funny looking man. He and a funny looking man carried the big barrel down to a cave in the mountain below the stream. So both of them took the barrel in their hand and they came down the stream. There were so many funny looking men, like that short man, okay, who was calling him. All funny looking men were playing, and those men did not give any attention at Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle and a funny looking man, as soon as placed the barrel on the ground of mountain, and all the funny looking men took mugs and put into the barrel and drank something. So there was a liquid in the barrel. It was strange, but it was sweet also. Okay. Rip Van Winkle too dipped a mug in the barrel and drank it. It tasted good. He had one more mug. After having 3 mugs, he fell asleep. Students, here Rip Van Winkle also drank 3 mugs of strange liquid, and after having 3 mugs of liquid, he fell asleep against the tree. As he started, sorry, when he woke up, when he awoke, he saw that all the funny looking men had gone. He called out to his dog, but there was no response. He could not believe he had slept the whole day and night. He got up, his joints ached. So, here, when Rip Van Winkle got up from his sleep, he looked around him. He looked around him. He did not find any funny looking men over there. He called out his favorite companion, his dog, Wolf, but he also was not present over there. So it was really surprising thing for Rip Van Winkle that he had slept the whole day and night on the mountain. And he got up from his place. His joints ached. It means felt a continuous dull pain, having pain. So his joints were paining. His joints were paining when he got up from his place. As he started walking back home, he saw the village down below, which somehow seemed changed. When he entered the village, he saw new faces. All the people looked at him and rubbed their chins. Seeing them do this, Rip Van Winkle did the same. To his surprise, he found that he had grown a foot long beard overnight. So, students, as soon as he started walking back home and he saw the village down because he was on the mountain. When he came down, he saw his village, but this time he saw something changed in his own village. When he entered the village, he saw new faces because he couldn't recognize who were there. So all the people looked at him and rubbed their chins. Who is this man? Where he came from? So all the people looked at him and rubbed their chins. So all the people of the village also surprised looking at him. When Rip Van Winkle also touched his chin, what he felt? That his beard had grown a foot long. Okay, and he was in the impression that the beard came overnight only. Let me switch on next slide. Rip Van Winkle was puzzled. He believed that he knew most of the village folks well, but today he could not see anyone who was known to him. The children made fun of him, running behind him. Rip Van Winkle stopped by a place where there had been a school and asked the crowd that had gathered, "Where is Schooner?" The schoolmaster. Somebody said, "Oh, Schooner. He went to war in 63 and never came back." So, dear children, he was confused when he entered his village and saw the strange faces of all the people. He was confused. What he thought that knew most of the village. He couldn't find a single person who was known to him over there. So all faces were new for him, and all the children of the village made fun of him because he was looking like a Pied Piper. Rip Van Winkle stopped by a place where there had been a school and inquired the people that had gathered. So Rip Van Winkle inquired about a person whose name was Schooner. He was the schoolmaster, and the people gave him the answer that Mr. Schooner went to war in 63, in the age of 63, and he never came back from the war. So somebody has answered from the crowd. Okay. Then and Van Dammel asked Rip Van Winkle. He died 18 years back, said another voice in the crowd. Okay, Rip Van Winkle thought, am I going mad? Had I slept all these years on the mountain? So, Rip Van Winkle inquired about the second person whose name was Van Dammel. A person from the crowd replied. So crowd means a group of people. Okay. So a person from the crowd replied that Van Dammel died 18 years back. Rip Van Winkle thought. He thought that, am I going mad? Because within one day or one and a half day, how it is possible that they were giving me such silly answers? And he thought that, had I slept all these years on the mountain? Okay. So finally, Rip Van Winkle asked, does anyone here remember Rip Van Winkle? A woman said from the crowd, yes, he was my father. He went up the mountains 21 years back but never returned. His dog came back without him. So Rip Van Winkle was overjoyed. He said, daughter, it's me, Rip Van Winkle. Don't you recognize me? See, and finally, Rip Van Winkle asked the crowd that does anyone here remember Rip Van Winkle? So a woman from the crowd replied that, yes, he was my father. So she was daughter of the Rip Van Winkle, correct? No? And she continued. He went up the mountain 21 years back, but he never returned. His dog came back without him. So here he got the answer. The Rip Van Winkle got the answer that 21 years back he went on the mountain with his dog, with his companion, favorite companion, a dog. And now after 21 years he was coming back to his village. So he came to know. Okay. And when he came to know that he had slept 21 years on the mountain and looking towards a woman, he was so happy because that woman was his daughter. So when he closed his identity that he was Rip Van Winkle, so his daughter asked him that where have you been all these 21 years? And after that both of them hugged each other. So is that here? So, oh my father, it is really you. Where have you been all this while? Said his daughter. Father and daughter hugged each other. Okay, here when he came to know that he had slept 21 years on the mountain and looking towards a woman, he was so happy. He overjoyed. Okay, because that woman was his daughter. Okay, so when he disclosed his identity that he was Rip Van Winkle, so his daughter asked him that, where have you been all these 21 years, dear father? She asked, and after that both of them hugged each other. Okay, and Rip Van Winkle had indeed slept for 21 years. See, dear student, children, can you imagine that 21 years simply you can sleep? Can you sleep simply for 21 years? No, it is not possible. It is impossible. It's not a possible. So, here is the story. 21 years Rip Van Winkle had slept. So, it's a great miracle, no? Okay. Now, the moral of the story is one should not be lazy. So why? Why? Because we should work hard for ourselves and for our family. If we work hard, then only we get success. In other words, a lazy person can never taste the sweetness of success in his life. So, children, it's a lesson for you also that in your free time, instead of sitting ideally, what do? You can help your parents. You can do something creative. Correct? No? Am I right? No? So I hope you will do. Okay? Okay. I hope that you have understood the lesson Rip Van Winkle. Thank you. Thank you, my dear children.